I am delighted to be with my friend, Richard Westin, who is one of the founders and longtime board member of the Orinda Community Foundation. And we're here to talk about the Orinda Community Foundation. But first of all, Richard, welcome.
Thank you, Steve. It's a pleasure to see you again, even though it's virtual, and to continue to represent the Orinda Community Foundation. We are now in our 10th year.
Well, I wanted to go back to the beginning, 10 years ago. Help us understand what gave rise to the Community Foundation and how it was formed.
As many people will remember, although not necessarily all the younger ones, we had a serious financial recession that gave rise to the city needing additional funds to carry on normal activities. And a normal activity, for example, is the 4th of July parade.
Yes, and we're having it.
I'm not taking this off until the parade is over. And so Sue Severson, who is a marvelously energetic and dedicated soul, she approached me and suggested that we begin the foundation because some other locations, Lafayette, for example, had one, and we could raise some money and fill in the financial needs that a struggling city at that time couldn't afford to do. And so 5 of us began the foundation, and here we are.
How would you characterize the mission of the foundation?
So it is whatever people really like about the Orinda community, whatever they say, gee, you know, I'm really proud of the town I live in. That's really our goal. That's what we try to encapsulate and foster. And we foster everything financially. Because, as you know, without finances, you can't get much done.
How much money have you made in grants over these 10 years, Richard?
I don't have a precise number because I'm not a numbers guy, but I'm just going to take an educated guess at $500,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That is really impressive. Where have you raised your money over the years?
So we do mainly a fundraiser through our annual letter. And we send it out to every household in the community and say, these are the things that we've done in the past. And we're hopeful that you will be kind enough to support us so that we can continue supporting these worthy causes. Beside the 4th of July parade, we support, for example, the Moraga Adobe, which is in Orinda, and one of the oldest buildings, I think the oldest building in Contra Costa. We support Orinda Idol, which I'm sure you are familiar with. We support various organizations, the Garden Club, and the La Morinda Arts Council. And if anyone comes to us with a bona fide need for funding of a certain event or cause or contest, I'm thinking, for example, there's a writing contest at the middle school. We would gladly support all of those things and look forward to people asking us to enhance the quality of life in Orinda through their organization.
One of the fundraising activities you didn't mention is the NorCal Kids Triathlon, which is really a kind of an odd result because this started as a fundraising idea, I think of yours, Richard, and that in itself has turned into an institution in the community.
Well, Steve, you have been kind enough to be the voice of the Kids Triathlon, NorCal Kids Triathlon, which occurs in the third weekend in August each year, except for last year and this year. We will be past that this year and look forward to renewing the wonderful relationship that we have with all these children that are trying their best to swim 25 meters across that pool in less than 10 minutes.
Well, it's been delightful. I know we've had them as young as, I think, 3.5 years old.
3.5 years old. We had that charming little blonde girl. She's probably a teenager now, but yeah. she was as delightful a interviewee as I've ever seen you interview.
No, those have been fun. Well, just in closing, Richard, I know that, in addition to the Orinda Community Foundation, there have been many, many other community organizations where you have volunteered your time. Comment, if you will, about volunteerism in the community.
Well, volunteering in Orinda is a blessing. We get to keep the mystique, the wonderful essence of Orinda in our own hands by doing the things that we think are best for this city. And gosh, you know more than anyone in this city how important it is to volunteer and try to make our city a better place. And fundamentally, that's what we do. We're not trying to change the world. We're just trying to keep Orinda safe, sane, friendly, and hospitable to all of us that live here and to all of those that come and visit us.
Those are great words to close on. So with that, I say, Richard Westin, thank you, my friend, and thanks for all you do. And thanks for the Orinda Community Foundation.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
Okay.